everyone. Welcome to Gaming with a Dad. I'm the dad, Steve.
Who?
This is Zach, the gamer.
You use that controller, Steve.
Thanks everybody for watching. All right, Stevie, the day after Christmas. This is the day that we really get ramped up and start hammering out the New Year's videos. What are we talking about the day after Christmas, Steve? You want to talk about the Mandalorian or some stupid Star Wars stuff? Go ahead.
Listen. Listen. Episode 7 came out a few days early because Star Wars, the Skywalker saga movie was coming to an end. Obviously, I have not seen the movie yet, folks, so you will get my real review on that, but I'm going to talk about The Mandalorian. This show is amazing. Anything that makes me feel the way that I feel when I watch it. I was watching episode 7, and the way cliffhanger, I don't want to spoil it for anyone that doesn't have Disney Plus yet.
Nerds.
But losers, poor people. Get your priorities straight. Stop paying your bills. Dude, it's just a well shot show, and there's obviously times like you're a visual effects guy, you appreciate editing. Like I can see where they cut corners, right? You know, everyone thought this was going to be like, there are some clear digital corners that they cut to save money for bigger things throughout the show, right? So they kill one thing to say, hey, we can make this look okay, so we can make this climax look even better. But all around, man, it's one of those shows where I'm just like, season 2 is going to be amazing. And it's detractors. The biggest complaint that they have about it is that it's not dark and grim enough. And I'm like, yeah, but
really?
but that's not what it's about, is it? And I think that's where
Isn't
Star
it about
Wars...
a bounty hunter?
Yeah, it's about a bounty hunter.
Dark and grim world, but okay.
I mean, look.
I'll listen to you, bro. I'll listen to you. That's okay.
Listen to me. When people say dark and grim now, they really mean some sad bastard Game of Thrones type shit. They want incest. They want heads chopped off every week. No, this is just a good, well-written show about a loner protecting a little green baby. And I will give one spoiler out for anyone that watched episode 7. When Baby Yoda force choked that chick, I'd nearly spit my drink on my dog.
So that's not Yoda, right?
No, it's not Yoda. It's actually, I think the official name for that character is the child. But
it's probably with the way that the timeline works. This is what 3,000 years before Yoda.
No, this is after the fall of the Galactic Empire and the rise of the New
Republic.
Oh,
okay. I was all right. Never mind.
This is right after Donald Trump got impeached, right? Everything, and Mike Pence declared himself Supreme Chancellor. Yeah. Since this episode is coming 20 years later, we've all been liberated.
Is he gonna get screened by our overlords?
Yeah. But I just Mandalorian. I do understand if people are wanting to binge watch it. I think it was a strong start for Disney Plus. I disagree completely with its detractors, and obviously it's also proven something that people do enjoy binging their shows, but they still will wait weekly for episodes, which I don't know why this is a surprise to anyone. Network TV still lives by this principle. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, for sure. And some of the best shows on television still live by this principle.
Yeah, look, that show, This Is Us. They're not hurting for viewership, and people wait. This is what happens when you get caught up in the microcosm of streaming and these small little subculture worlds.
Yeah.
It's working. Disney Plus, what was supposed to fail, it's killing it in the market shares, and it's not just killing it because of the show. This is just an added bonus. I wish that I could say that we'll be talking about the WandaVision and Winter Soldier and Falcon show, but those are just starting to film. So they'll be out soon. I'm looking heavily to those. I think I think Disney Plus is gonna be the nail in the coffin for a lot of things.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, and we've talked about that at length,
nauseum,
right?
Yeah,
ad nauseum, yeah.
They nauseum.
Yeah. So that was what's exciting for you. I finally got to see The Irishman.
And I'll be back. I'll dial out for a second.
Sure.
Men in cars.
I know. I get that you don't like good movies, and that's okay. That's okay. This movie,
I don't like the same movie, but go ahead. I'm sorry. I digress.
This movie was really good, and it's not the same stereotypical mob movie that you're thinking of. I promise you that. It is 100%, in my opinion, worth a watch. It takes the story of old men in a car that you keep hearing is maybe 12 minutes throughout the entire movie, based throughout the entire movie. the 3 hour and 20 something minute movie. You get maybe 12 or 15 minutes of them in a car. And it's to move the story along and understand the timeline, right? That's what that is for. The movie is about how Jimmy Hoffa dies, told from the eyes of someone that most people in today's day can't even, corroborate his story. No one knows who this guy really is. And it's just really interesting in having that mystique around it. The movie's really good. Biggest complaint about the movie is how long it is. It was 3.5 hours long. I think it could have went for another 45 minutes and I would have been happy. I'm serious.
You would have gone for full. So visually, it was stunning. Writing was great. All that stuff.
Writing was really good. The supporting actors were amazing. I think Pesci's going to win supporting actor of the year for sure. Yeah, it was written really well. The ending was kind of a soft ending, where you kind of get left and I was like, why? But I thought it was appropriate for the movie because it was kind of the entrance was very similar. Is the same thing as why I like the ending of The Sopranos, is because the ending of The Sopranos is the exact same way the show started. So they kind of did that with The Irishman. It is that it soft in, soft out. No, I thought De Niro was really good. I thought Pesci was really good. I thought Al Pacino was really good. It was interesting. It was a really good watch. I don't understand why you don't like it.
I know I'm gonna watch it. I just I work. I am gonna watch
Lies.
it. A quick question. Talked to a buddy of mine about it today. He also enjoyed it. He only had one negative thing to say about it, which was the de-aging CGI they used was not that great. What did you think?
It was
of that?
only not good on Robert De Niro.
Yep, that's exactly where you said it. Yeah,
plasticky in spots. Pesci was really good. Pacino was really good. Those guys were good. I thought those de-aging was really good. For some reason, Robert De Niro looks a little plasticky in spots, but I noticed it, but it wasn't so egregious that I couldn't get over it. And I kind of have a keen eye for effects and CGI in movies, is because I like that kind of, I like really interested in that stuff, right? And it didn't bother me, right? It didn't take me so far out of a realm of what I thought was acceptable that I would complain about it ever.
Good. I don't know. I think it's one of those things that you have to really. No, you know what? It's Robert De Niro, right? He's an actor we all grew up with, so we know what he looks like, and that could kind of take away from the movie magic on that.
Yeah, for sure.
But still, it's like you do what you can with what you can. And I was telling my buddy today, I was like, Robert De Niro's moved like a 55-year-old man since he was like 20. He's always been kind of a stiffer guy.
Yeah. So in some of the fight scenes, they move like they're older guys. For sure. They're supposed to be like in their 40s, I think. And at one point, like, De Niro makes an example out of a guy and kind of like beats him up on a corner. And his kicks that he's throwing is
he threw kicks?
Not like he's not throwing a head kick, but the guy's on the ground and he's stomping him.
Oh, okay.
He's clearly an 80-year-old man. So that may be my one complaint. I didn't care about the de-aging as much as it's like, okay, we couldn't have got him a stunt double for this scene. Like, just that one scene is the only thing that I was like, God, he looks like his hip hurts. Jeez. But realistically, that was the only real issue. I thought the acting was really sad. It's hard to go into the movie without spoiling it because there are some scenes that are so good that are like you have to see. No, but you fucking figured that out in like the first 5 minutes. If you're not stupid, so you're gonna figure it out in the first 5 minutes. Like there's one scene where they're like in Florida and there's a meeting and the one guy is late, and when he walks in, I think it was Pacino's character is like, "You're late." It's like, yeah, but there was traffic and it's only like 15 minutes. He goes, "You're late." So, well, okay, well, I'm here now. He goes, "I've never waited more than 10 minutes for a man in my entire life. And here we are. It's been 15. He's like, "Well, I think 15 is appropriate. There's traffic and stuff." He goes, "I don't care. And you're wearing those clothes." And he was like, breaks it down as to why he's going to have an issue in this meeting. And it was really good.
Was it one of those old school Al Pacino? Like, I heard he also wasn't over the top in it. that he was just kind of like
No, he was not. He played
him and
the
Joe
role.
Pesci.
Yeah, Pesci was. I thought everyone was good. You have to watch the movie.
I'm gonna watch it, man.
I don't think you are. I watched a stupid falling down movie. And you
I
can't
love how I
commit 3.5 hours to watching this masterpiece.
Give up 3.5 hours. I'm already regretting my decision for tonight. Yeah, no, I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna kill it. I think it's gonna probably kill it at the Outcome Awards season, but we'll see.
I don't think so because it's a Netflix movie.
I was just getting there. People might snub it because of that, but hopefully we'll see. We'll see if we've got it. And that'd be kind of poetic justice for Mr. Scorsese. So we'll see how that plays out.
That would be really funny. Well, I think that kind of wraps up media talk. I don't even know what to call that segment.
No, I say that's stuff that we enjoy, man. It's stuff. I mean, because what we're about to segue into.
Well, thanks for the title of the video. Stuff that we enjoy.
What we're going to next does not bring me any joy at all.